Alright, another day, another project. Today, we're working on driveway drainage. Like most people where we live, our gravel driveways are an issue when it rains after a while. And we have the same issue. We have a lot of water coming off the hillside, catching onto our driveway and washing a lot of gravel out. So that's what we're going to try to do today. We've been told the two golden rules of driveways are ditches on either side and to have your driveway crowned at the top, so it's got a way to shut off water off to the sides. We don't have a tractor to keep our driveway crowned, so it's a little hard for us to maintain that portion. So what we're going to do is we're going to install some French drains and just some ways to kind of help get the water off the driveway and off to the ditch. So we'll see if that works. As you can see, this is kind of our hill. This is where all the rain comes down off the hill into the ditch, onto the driveway. And so that's really what we're going to try to do, is get the water off this driveway, get it off into a ravine before it goes down the final hill of our driveway. And that's where all the washout's happening. What we're thinking is putting a French drain in right here across the driveway, so whatever water is on the driveway will leach into the drain and get diverted to this ravine right here. I know you're not supposed to have water in the driveway at all, but if water does get on it, we're going to try to stop it here before it goes any further down the hill. And we're also going to do another drain line just to kind of relieve this ditch, because this gets a lot of water, and so I'd like to get as much water out of that ditch before it goes down the hill as well.
Problem number one.
Problem number one is it's hot out here. Problem number two is this part of the driveway is nothing but rock. So it's really hard to even trench through, shovel through. They get through the top layer of driveway fine, but it's the pre-existing rock and hardened clay that's a booger. So it's not wide as we would like, but we're gonna try it because we're done digging and we're too cheap for excavators.
Okay, we got that trench big enough that we're just doing basic French drain stuff right now. So we're doing paper, a little bit of rock, a pipe with 2 angle holes at the bottom, more gravel, wrapping the paper down, more gravel. This end over here, we're just doing a basic drainage pipe. We decided to not do the holes on that side under the grass, so it's just draining everything off the edge of the silt. On this side here, we've got a flat plateau, but then it dips down into kind of a valley. So we're trying to take advantage of that as much as we can to try to push the water into that and take advantage of that area. So we did a few trenches just cutting across, trying to get where we can see the water kind of wants to go. Just do a small little divot just to help it kind of go that way. And eventually, if the water starts going that way, it will erode and it will make a nice little path. And we're also adding a few little trenches on the left side. And then hopefully once we gravel it up, it will crown it and make that a little more effective.
All right, so we are all done with our project of fixing the driveway today. Should I say attempting to fix the driveway? So next time we will watch when it rains and see how she holds up. So this is kind of the finished product here. So this is our French drain, hopefully to drain the water that's on the driveway. It should drain and drain off into the ravine there. And then we put another pipe in to relieve some of the water that gets in the ditch on this inside turn here, because it gets quite a bit of water coming off this hillside and this ditch. So we have a grate underneath this pile of rocks that runs across the driveway, under the dirt, into that ravine. So hopefully between those two things, it'll ease up on the driveway a little bit, make it last a little bit longer.